This is James and Jordan Talk to the Internet, Season 3, Episode 30? 30. It's 37.
Nailed it.
37, as the Germans would say.
Yeah? Is that what they would say?
That's what they would say.
All
right, hold on.
Oh, Jordan's immediately off mic.
Okay.
So what does everybody want to talk about?
So, the last podcast that we posted.
Yep.
Because I usually don't watch them, but I clicked on it.
Why would you? I wouldn't have done that.
So, the surveillance video you have, that creeped me out.
Do you not like that?
It doesn't. You did it to prove a point, but
Yeah.
it looks like something you would be shown in a courtroom.
Yeah.
Of like you slipping something into somebody's drink.
Yeah.
Like it just looked creepy.
It just says, yeah.
The way it's like.
I mean, yeah, that's the only reason I would have it.
It's that like off like
It's kind of
surveillance
the
camera.
color's
like,
not right. The
the
frame rate's
color's not
weird.
right, and it keeps like tracking your body.
Yeah. You get the green box over everything.
And you can't even really hear what you're saying.
No.
So it doesn't really even prove your point.
No, you can hear it enough.
It looked like somebody put a camera up to like How to Catch a Predator type.
Yeah.
This is what it looked like.
Yeah, from 2008.
I got like flashbacks to that show. Why don't you take a seat right over there?
Chris Hansen. Did I tell you about my show idea?
Oh,
Jordan's dripping water all over himself.
that's what the stain is. Here we go.
Stain cam. Would you think it was funny if I bought like a $700 camera just to track the stains on your shirt? Like that I would just have like right here.
No, I wouldn't.
And it would just be zoomed in on your shirt.
Well, my shirt's not usually stained.
Well, we'd only pull it out when it was.
So this one time,
Yeah.
when some water dripped on my shirt.
And then you got Wendy's on yourself the next time.
Right, and that didn't show up. And I've also I somehow got pizza. I was eating pizza while I was driving a few days ago.
Yeah.
And it got all over me.
Nice.
Like it was all on my pants and everything.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's why I don't need to drive.
Not like all the toppings, but like,
The crumbs.
yeah.
How did you... I'm not going to ask. I don't
How
care.
you eat a pizza.
No, I was just wondering how you got pizza crumbs. I never had a crumb of pizza fall off a pizza.
So you got crispy crust and you take a bite of it and make crumbs.
No.
And some pizzas, they put like the cornmeal on the bottom of it.
Yeah, that's what it is. With tomato sauce.
Yeah, but that stuff normally falls off like when you pick up the pizza.
And also sometimes if you buy those really cheap frozen pizzas that turn into a brick when you cook them, those are crummy.
Yeah, Red Baron will fuck you up.
Oh, oh God.
You guys tasting the legend?
You know what was... have you ever had the microwavable mini pizzas? Oh my God. They're gross.
Yep, tastes like school.
And I thought I was... Yeah, they do. Yeah, yes, school pizza. But like,
Not yours.
It destroyed me. I couldn't function for the rest of the day. My stomach was like fighting this thing. Yeah.
Did you think that you maybe had like an alien inside of you?
Something could have popped out of my chest.
It's all that rotten milk ready to...
There wasn't even like any cheese on it either. You'd wonder why it was $1.99. But it was like 3 like squares of cheese on just sauce. And then like this disgusting crust. Whatever. The bread part of the pizza. Yeah, you should try one. They're gross.
If you bring me one, I'll eat it on the podcast next
Wait,
week.
do you guys like Moxie?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God. I should have expected
It's got to be cold though. Were you drinking warm Moxie?
Are you Batman?
Am I what?
Batman. You're like electrician Batman.
The electrician.
I don't know what
I'm
that
so
means.
confused.
I feel that.
But
It's
yes,
the
I am.
vibes. It's the vibes.
I am Batman. Is it the glasses? Kitty, please don't. Please don't. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I had to say, really, is that I was sketched out by your creepy camera.
So, you don't think Moxie tastes like cough syrup and like dirt?
No, it just has like a bitter aftertaste. But
I can't say
like,
that I've ever eaten dirt, so I don't know what it tastes
You've
like.
never eaten like dirt or sand before?
Not that I can remember. Jordan, what is your input? When was the last time you ate dirt?
Here's the thing: is
I mean, I just remember
being
like
a
2
kid.
times I did eat sand. It was
Yeah.
pretty memorable.
I mean, I've gotten sand in my mouth at the beach.
I ate sand before. Like I
But I've
remember
never, like,
eating a handful of sand.
eaten sand.
I don't know if I swallowed it, but I remember chewing it.
Yeah, you try things when you're a
Yeah,
kid. You
I
just
was like
stick things
really
in
young.
your-
I was like 2
I
or
don't
3.
remember that.
But it was so terrible that I definitely it's chewing glass. So I mean, like you're gonna remember it.
I don't.
And I used to eat my mud pies. I do remember that. I used to swallow those. I don't remember that. My mom tells me that. I used to chew and swallow my mud pies.
Ugh.
Straight up.
Just so everybody knows, we've gotten 1,100 views on that short. James was right.
Oh my god.
And plus 2 subscribers.
Ooh.
So, if you guys want to say anything else that I'm right about, that is clearly bringing them in.
I don't remember that. What is that? What were you right about?
The thing that,
The footage.
the exact same thing that you were just describing.
About him offering me a drink.
But you can't even hear
You can
that
call
though.
it that.
You can hear me distinctly say, "Do you want to taste?"
If you like took the audio out of that and just inserted something else that was creepy, it would like we could frame you.
Could you?
Yeah.
For what?
Whatever we
Slipping
wanted.
something in the drink.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean,
It's like it was
what?
like a bottle of chloroform or something.
Yeah. Here, sniff this.
Do you want to try some? I have some more in the fridge. Do you want to try it on the podcast?
Not if
It
it
would
tastes
be
like
a waste of
beer. No, I
pumpkin
don't do
head.
beer.
Jordan can drink it afterward.
No,
I'm not gonna
good.
put that on him. What if I have what is it, HPV? Disclose it to him.
If you keep talking down into the Rubik's Cube instead of your microphone, I'm going to slap you. We watched a movie before this, Jordan. You weren't here. The cats are chasing each other. We watched Moon from 2009, directed by Duncan Jones.
Duncan Bowie, fucking call him out, dude. Fuck that shit.
Motherfucker, I was going to ask if he knew who that was. I hate you so
My
much.
bad.
You ruin everything.
Quit inviting me.
Talk into the microphone.
Quit inviting me.
God
Everything I
damn
do
it.
makes you angry. Quit inviting me.
Do you know who Duncan Jones is, Jordan?
No, I don't know who Duncan Jones is.
Oh,
I'm
see, I ruined
assuming
a joke that wouldn't have fucking happened anyway.
He's David Bowie's son.
I don't know these people. You're talking Moon stuff. I don't know this Moon
The movie
stuff.
Moon,
Yeah,
starring Sam Rockwell and
Yeah, never
alleged
seen it.
pedophile Kevin Spacey,
never seen it.
directed by Duncan Jones, formerly known as Zowie Bowie.
Are you just saying this, or are you going somewhere with this?
No, I'm asking because you're a David Bowie fan, aren't you?
Oh, what is that? His son?
Yes.
His son
Yes.
usually works on like video games and stuff.
Yeah, he made
Really?
he made the Warcraft movie.
Yeah.
That was bad.
The what?
It's just a movie about like warthog, like humanoid warthogs.
World
basically.
of Warcraft.
Yeah. Orcs or trolls.
Give it to me. Give it to me. I'm taking it away.
Can you solve it? Have you ever solved one of those?
Me?
Yes.
No.
No, he just has it there to distract us so he can get mad when we play with it.
No, I put it somewhere else and then Jordan found it.
Where did I find it?
I don't know. It just showed up somewhere.
It was just there one day. I never found
I
it.
think you did.
That's been there like every time that I've been here.
Was it
since
on
we
the
started
shelf?
hanging
I think
out.
it was.
Oh.
I think you pulled it down because you're like,
Is it even real brand or is it knockoff?
no, it's real.
Is there even such a thing as a
Yes.
knockoff Rupert's?
Oh fuck yeah.
How can you tell?
There should
It's
be
the
a
white
cube.
square.
There's a cube somewhere that says Rubik's Cube. It's got a
It's
little
got-
brand.
It's
Right,
the
but the
one-
knockoff couldn't just say that as well.
No. Not the with
I
the
mean,
right.
not legally,
Yeah,
but
not
like,
with the right thing.
is there like a market for counterfeit?
Oh yeah.
Rubik's
You've never seen
cubes?
them? They're made of like all acrylic.
Wood?
Like they don't have stickers. Like the whole block is actually made of yellow plastic
yeah.
or whatever.
I think
You know.
yeah. So how do you even solve that if it's the same sticker, same color?
They have different. Like they'll have like yellow blocks and red blocks and green blocks. Just a whole one block will be green instead of like having a sticker on a black block.
That's not answering Jordan's question.
I see what he's saying now. I don't know how they do that, but you've seen the ones I'm talking about, right?
No.
Have you guys seen them?
I feel
They
like
have
when
like
you
circle, not circle, like
when you
triangle shaped
do-
ones and shit.
finally solve the
They have
Rubik's Cube,
proper Rubik's
I
Cubes like
think
that,
it
though.
opens up like a gateway to hell. Sort of like in Hellraiser.
No, it does the thing from Night of the Museum
From
2.
Hellraiser.
Night of the Museum 2.
What, it wakes up the Smithsonian?
The Cube of Rubik.
No, this is like the lament configuration.
Remember?
I have one of those. Should bring that in.
You have it at the museum?
No, the box from Hellraiser. You seen that movie?
No, but I know what you're
Yeah, I
talking
got
about.
the little box that Pinhead's always holding on to.
Who you calling Pinhead?
Yeah. It didn't look as cool as I thought it was gonna look.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it wasn't movie quality.
Oh, wow. How much did you spend on it?
How much did I spend on it?
Yeah.
How much do you think I spent on it?
Well, assuming that you thought it was going to be movie quality, I would imagine upwards of $50.
Okay, no. Like, it was like $30.
Yeah, no, that's not going to be movie quality, bro.
No, but it said it was okay. They lied to me on the thing. So I was told it was. I think there was a wooden one I was looking at.
Yep.
Or maybe they didn't lie to me. Maybe I just put the wrong one in my cart.
That sounds more accurate, yeah.
Yeah, but the wooden one is the one I wanted because you could actually move the pieces like in the movie.
Mm-hmm. But you got a fake
Or
plastic
the metal
one?
Maybe it wasn't wooden, but yeah. No, it's like I don't think it's plastic. It's just kind of.
Can you bring this in so I can determine whether or not it is in fact plastic?
I can bring it in if I remember.
So, do you want to give an update on the Jolly Ranchers?
They've been mailed.
Oh,
That's the other thing I needed to talk about.
Yeah.
So, if this
That's why I'm
guy's
here.
listening,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna receive a package in the mail. I had to put my return address on there. Just ignore that. And so also, like, I brought it to the post office and I said I don't need a return address, and the guy was like, "You need a return address."
Oh,
He's like,
shit.
they don't like delivering stuff without return addresses.
debunk.
And it was also like I kind of just woke up, so I wasn't really. I like thinking about it now. I probably like looked really sketchy when I did this. So that being said, when you receive this package,
Mail a bunch of stuff
and
to
it's
Jordan.
not gonna have your not that. It's not gonna have. I don't even know this guy's name, but it's gonna look really sketchy. Like it's gonna look like you're gonna open it up and there's gonna be a severed head in there or something.
Yeah, like Jordan sent a package
Very much
bomb.
like the movie Seven. Yeah. So, but it's fine. It's just
It's
the
fine,
candy.
but it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, when you get the package, you will think like this isn't for me. This is really weird. This is anthrax or something. But it's not. It's just Jolly Ranchers.
with a
And-
little
and-
anthrax on top.
Yeah, so when I mailed it, I kind of just woke up. Well, not kind of. No, I mailed in the afternoon. No, I had been awake for a while. That's irrelevant. But I had.
Thanks for explaining.
I had like head to toe in black.
Yep.
Which looks weird. And then I just bring this like shitty looking box in.
It's just a
and,
normal looking box. Why didn't you do it at home? You have a printer.
What do you mean? I did. I printed off his address and then brought it to the post office.
No, why didn't you make a label at home and then just bring it to the post office and hand it to them?
I did.
Then why are they asking you for a return address at the post office?
Because I didn't have my return address on the box at the time. I said I didn't want it. And he made me put my return address
That's what
on
I'm
the box.
saying. They solved
Yeah.
the mystery. We thought you didn't need a return address, but apparently you do.
Because
You
then I
just
could
put it
just
as the
be
post office.
in front of the guy.
Yeah. Who
Yeah,
cares?
it's not gonna fly. That's even sketchier.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't do that.
You want to know what I would
You
have
could
done?
create like a separate mail place, I guess.
What you could have done is you could have set the return address as the guy's address. That way, no matter what it got to him,
Can you do that?
I don't
They
think
pick it
so.
up. They're like, oh.
It just goes on like a
It just
loop.
goes in a big loop
Yeah, they just
around the
keep picking
country.
it up and dropping it back off at his place.
Because you could have just gone through like UPS and then brought it to Staples. Because the Staples guy is not gonna give you, does not give a rat's ass whether or not there's a fucking return address on there.
I mean, at this point, you guys really could have just sent him a digital like gift card or something.
No, that wasn't the joke.
I don't know how it
Think it's
got
worth it.
settled on that. Yeah.
So long story short, Jordan is never mailing anything to anybody ever again.
No. Unless you want to use your address.
No, we can just not use a return address. I guarantee you I can do it.
Find a different way. There's just the
Just
easier
you don't go
thing
through
is to go to
USPS.
the post office. Like,
That's not the easiest way. You go to ups.com. You create.
I'm not like
a
you. I
shipping
like to
label.
interact with people.
Well, this is where it gets you. You send your return address to a stranger.
Yeah, I don't care.
Then why is it an issue? Why are you saying you're not going to do it anymore?
Well, I'm assuming you know this guy.
Eh,
And is he like gonna show about like up?
I don't think he's going to murder you.
Yeah, so it's fine. But also, it kind of be kind of cool if he did.
Why would you think that he knew this person? Isn't it just someone that watches the podcast?
I mean, it's somebody who is I've spoken to.
Yes, he's
Like-
met in person.
Well, no, not that.
What?
Ooh.
Well, now I'm
Ooh.
really sketched out.
This guy in
never
California
claimed
is
that.
coming for you now, Jordan. As soon as he gets that address.
I mean, I have his address, so
and I'll avenge you, Batman.
Oh, okay.
I'll be Robin. I'm gonna wear
Nope.
pants though. Don't worry.
Where's this Batman thing coming from?
You
I don't
look
know.
like Batman. You said that about wearing all black or whatever. I've only seen you not in all black
I
twice.
look like
Twice, and you were wearing a dark red shirt both
you
of those
really
times.
don't
Yeah.
look like Batman. I don't know
I
where
don't.
it's coming from.
I don't want to look like Robert Pattinson.
Why?
Or do I look? Who do I look like? The
Just-
other?
no,
Which
just-
You
version?
look like George Clooney.
Just like
Ugh.
a tall, dark vibe.
George
Like, I
Clooney
literally-
from
I
The
don't-
Flash, though.
I've
Not George
never-
Clooney
I've
from
never
Batman.
seen Batman, so I don't know
No.
what the actual Batman
She's
look
seen-
like.
She's seen one
I've seen
Batman movie.
the cartoon Batmans, and you give off the vibes.
She's seen one Batman movie. It was The Dark Knight.
It was good
Yep.
too.
She didn't watch Batman Begins.
It's pretty fire.
There's
She
only
watched
certain
this.
colors
I
I
was
wear
like
anyway.
8.
So I like purple.
Yep.
Red,
Mm-hmm.
black, and gray.
Yep.
That's pretty much all I wear.
It's Batman's fucking color scheme. Literally.
Unless
Batman
there's,
doesn't
yeah,
wear
unless
red,
there's like a
typically.
different.
Can't make
well,
purple
Bruce
without
Wayne
red.
does. They used to have a toy.
Not usually.
Where
Sometimes he has
he
a
was
red
wearing
tie.
Can't make
red,
purple or black without red.
Also, the only Batman that wears purple, I believe, is Adam West. And he fucking rocks it.
It's purple in the cartoon.
Not really.
It's just
Sometimes
the way they
it
try to
is.
do the lighting.
Yeah.
Oh, but what is it? If you clicked
'Cause
on
it's-
it and zoomed up on it, it would be
Yeah, but
purple.
I guess. But
Is the dress yellow or black and blue?
they drew all that on like
Both.
black
Yeah,
paper,
they
right?
did.
Yeah.
The animated series. Do you guys want to bring the dress debate back?
The what?
The dress, yellow and gold and white or black and blue? Remember that?
Oh yeah.
I've actually seen something about that like 2 or 3 times in the past couple
I
days.
forget what the
Do you want to pull the picture?
final. Yeah, what was the final?
I know what I see, and it's never changed.
Well, some of the pictures are edited, so it's hard. It's hard to tell. A lot of them are edited now.
It's like the video of like the ballerina spinning,
Yeah, where
and then they'll be like, "We'll picture it spinning a different way," and all of a sudden it will. But
So
it's
this
all
is-
just your brain.
the dress from Wikipedia. So I'm going to trust that this is a
It's just called the dress.
original image.
This is like
The
this
dress.
Is
It can be both, yeah.
What do you see?
Definitely both. It just depends on what I'm
What do
thinking.
you see, though?
Whichever one I'm thinking.
Which one do you see
I
right
can't
now?
see
Right
it
now
from
it's
here.
white and gold.
All right, hold on. I'm going to move it over to Jordan.
Make
guys
sure you
talk.
put a link to this so people
Yeah,
don't.
so people don't get mad.
I sent you the link for the pigeon.
Yeah, well, I haven't edited it into the description.
The
Can't you
pigeon.
just? I'll go comment back to him.
So is it blue and black, or what was the other one?
White and gold?
How are they seeing white and gold though? That's what I don't
It
get.
just
So-
depends.
So you see black and blue?
Mm-hmm.
Have you always seen black and blue? You've never seen gold and white?
I don't think so.
I've legitimately never seen black and blue.
No, really.
Never.
Seriously?
Like, even when people do the shit where it's like, turn up the contrast or
yeah,
whatever.
where they edit it.
Even when it's like,
Even looking at that and you think about it, you can't.
no,
that
like
does-
even when they do the side by side where it's obviously like 2 different colors, I
Let me see it again.
No, like the top, like how it is literally right now.
never.
Let me see it again.
Genuinely.
So, but
Ignore the porn
That's kind of
notifications.
crazy.
I've never
That's
seen it the other way.
wild. Is it like a left and right brain thing?
I don't know.
Or like a psychonaut thing?
a psychopath thing?
No.
Psychonauts the video game?
Scribble knots?
Scribblenauts? I'm a Scribblenauts kid.
Me too.
I know
It
what's
fucking
so-
sucks now. I bought it on my Switch. It's
All
terrible.
the blue you see on this is gold.
Hold on, let me show it to me and I'll tell you which one's what.
Yeah, I think the blue is white and the gold is
Black.
black.
Yeah.
Hi, Angel.
What?
We're bringing back this debate from 2013.
Yeah, that's. I don't. Even with this picture, I don't see how that's not blue.
I don't know what the difference is between different.
That's a really
brains.
good one. Because I can see both.
I can't.
I can, for sure. That's wild to think about. People's brains are so different. Jordan, if you were to magically, scientifically create a clone of yourself.
Okay, hold on. I want to finish this thing. So, like, even when they do, like, the comparisons where they, like, change the colors, I still see gold and white in that.
What?
No, you don't.
No, I do. Like, I can see.
Why though? Did you ever figure out why?
No, I don't know why.
Do you never even looked it up?
I think I did at one point, but I don't remember because this was literally 10
What
years
color
ago.
eyes do you have?
brown.
Color eyes do you have?
Me? Blue.
Yeah.
Or gray, whatever. Blue gray.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
they look gold.
yeah, really.
He got me there for a second.
But it's like even when they do that, like I can see how someone would see that as black and blue,
You're lying.
but I can't. I see gold. Like that is gold and
This
white to
cat's
me.
like determined to drink this water.
Yeah,
I
she
do
is.
not know why. She has a whole thing over there.
But it's like I can't see it as anything but gold and white. Like no matter what I do, unless it's obviously like a different thing. Like that I obviously see blue
Okay,
and black.
okay. But the picture you were just looking at is the one
But-
directly underneath
We need
that,
to
and
get
it's
to the
the
bottom of
same.
this.
It's the same dress.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Or
So anyway, back to your question about clones.
Well, Jordan's doing his own investigation now, so.
no, I'm listening. Hold on, let me just punch this in. Why do some people see blue dress? You think that would pop up?
Yes.
Yes.
It has to. It was like on the news.
It was on the news.
It was.
We finally know why people saw the dress. I love how it's
The
just called the
dress.
dress. Because the thing
Yeah.
that's funny is like, this sounds like a Seinfeld episode
Yeah.
where they just like were walking down the street one day and they're just like so bothered by like
Oh, look at that
people
yellow
seeing the
and white
dress as like different colors.
Yeah. Ooh, according to a BuzzFeed survey, 74% saw white and gold, and the other 26 saw blue and black.
Jordan, you're rare.
This is bizarre.
Taylor Swift freaked out on Instagram, guys.
About this.
Apparently.
You guys, there's a Taylor Swift dance party in Rockport this weekend if you want to go.
Guys, Kim and Kanye are divided. This is before they got divorced,
I
I
was
think.
about to say, what do you mean?
What is this?
Well, it turns out the real dress is actually blue and black.
Yeah.
Which is wrong. So, that's cool.
So I just want to know what's wrong with you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got to do a lot of homework. This is too much.
You can't see white and gold. And you can't see blue and black.
No. Even in this photo where it's clearly blue and black, I can still kind of see gold and white.
I mean, but that's the thing, I can kind of see it. In this one, I can see it either which way.
But I can't, like that photo, the photo.
Either way.
I've never seen it even remotely blue and black.
Either way.
I just can't do it. I don't know. My brain is just so stubborn that it refuses. I'm afraid one day I'm going to look at the photo and it's going to be blue and black. And then I'm never going to see white and gold again. I'm going to question my reality.
Okay, this is too much reading.
You don't
for
think
right
silently reading this article is going to be a good podcast?
now. It's long. This has baffled a lot of people.
Yep.
It's really,
No one
It's a big
quite
thing.
understands it. Yeah.
but I'm correct then. The
Yeah,
dress is
it
blue.
is black. It is black and
Now
blue.
I want to see. What if you see the dress in person?
I think that
It's
it's
probably
always
blue
black
and
and blue.
black. Yeah.
It's like
It's just
So
a
it's just
lighting
the
thing.
lighting.
Yeah, it's weird how the light and how it comes off your phone screen and stuff.
Hmm.
Literally, I've never seen, like, even off other people's phones, off different phones I've owned, off of different computers.
Is
Everything.
the dress for sale? Is what I want.
Probably not.
Do you want to buy the dress?
I want to buy the dress.
Jordan's
the
gonna
dress
wear the
should be in a
dress.
museum.
You purchase it, just hang it.
It belongs in a museum.
It belongs in a museum.
All
So
right,
anyway,
what was
clones.
your question? A clone?
If you had a clone of yourself
You've stepped into a machine. They've cloned you. You
Mhm.
both step out of the
and
machine.
you just happen to be in your own home, you're private, you're comfortable, it's a nice day, whatever, you're
well,
chilling,
it's pretty rainy out because you're inside.
whatever.
Private.
That's just where you would have the clone machine. You wouldn't just have it in your yard. But anyway, so you're in a good mood. You're not freaked out about the clone. It's all normal. You have a clone. And you decide to give, or your clone decides to give you a hand job.
Yes.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
Well, it's more of like a yes, like
Got you, I got
continue,
you, I
but
got you.
yes, probably.
Is it masturbation? Is it gay? Is it
It's
both?
It's would probably be a whole new thing. Like it would be like some combination of like narcissism and masturbation, and it would be
I have another question.
incest.
Yeah, would it be incest? Because you can't have sex with a twin,
Well, twins aren't clones.
but they can be genetically identical.
Not their brains and everything, though.
But the clone would be, as I've said, This is my argument.
Like he would think just
Post
Yes.
the cloning, you are now two separate people. Therefore, it is not masturbation.
But it's your penis.
It's not my
your
penis.
dick.
It's that
It's
other
your
guy
dick.
who looks
It's the
exactly
clone.
like my penis.
It's made of it's the same penis.
But it's different atoms.
It's a clone of the same atom.
Yeah, but it's different. I don't understand what you're not understanding about this.
Yeah,
it's
because
two
it's you.
separate people. It's not me.
you.
It's not though.
It's not me. Because
the
you are
clone
your
would not
brain.
be you.
Look.
Yeah.
You are your brain, and it's a different brain. You've had the same experiences.
I can't accept this because that means I have to stop having sex with my clone.
No, I understand that you're heartbroken about this.
So you would bang your clone.
Fuck no.
Listen, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying that it's just gay
Would
sex.
Would I?
Would
bang
you
my-
receive a
I
hand
don't
job?
think. I'm just not really like. I wouldn't be like that into myself. You know what I mean? Now, if my clone got plastic surgery and looked like somebody else, then that's that's still on the table.
It's a
so
different
then it's
story.
not narcissism anymore
That's
either, right?
Like
Jordan's
different
problem is the
haircut.
But is it
narcissism.
still incest?
Yes.
Oh, they're a different person. It's
Are
not like
they?
it's related to me.
Well, I mean, it is. It's genetically identical,
Yes,
like
but we're
an
both
identical
men,
twin.
so there's no risk of creating some monster.
Well, that's not the problem. That's not the problem. Otherwise, gay incest would be fine. But
like I don't want some monster child with
you can just
with
wear
my
a condom.
clone. Well, my clone's not gonna get pregnant.
You don't know.
because
Science
it's
can
a
do
man.
anything.
Ugh. It gives birth to a goat. It's fucking Satan.
Do you want me
Yeah.
to look up, is it illegal to have gay incest?
No, I don't want you to look that up because I think I already know the answer. And yeah.
Are you going to make it over
But
there?
the clone
The
though. so-
monster children shit.
Well, think about that. Like if you had a male clone, I don't know, and then yeah, something to think about.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You going to go to bed thinking about that tonight?
probably. Not gonna lie.
I saw that post years and years ago.
Yeah, that's the thing that's been around since the idea of cloning.
Was getting a hand job from your clone.
Right. Like,
Wow.
what else would you use it for?
I would go to work for me, buddy.
Pull pranks.
Yeah. Here's another weird question.
Oh, boy.
If you are a twin,
Mm-hmm.
identical twin,
I'm an identical twin.
and like you're both married, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do your spouses, are they both attracted to
Yes.
the brother as well?
Well, assuming that their attraction is not just physical.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, they may not mentally be
But
attracted, but they
physically,
can like
like-
physically say, "Wow, that's a beautiful person."
Yeah, that's interesting.
I just saw a video yesterday. It was these girls. They were like probably like 17. You could tell they were in high school. And the one filming it was like sitting here, and she was like, "I switched places with my twin 5 minutes ago. Let's see how long it takes him to notice." And the other one was sitting with her boyfriend, and he had like his arm around her and was like scrolling his phone or whatever, and she was just like, "What the fuck?" Because he had no idea that he was like cuddling with this other girl. I was like, "Hell
That's
no,
kinda creepy.
That's terrible." I
Well,
would
people
lose
have
my
like
shit.
done that, like shown up
Yeah.
and pretended to be
Yeah. That's what I would do.
It's just it's
I was gonna
yeah,
say, the
it's
way you
creepy.
smile, like you seem like you've done all these things.
Oh,
No, he just
Maybe there's
probably
some stuff that you don't know
fantasizes
about.
about this stuff.
Does it
See,
count
yeah.
as fantasizing if you do it?
You don't have a twin. Although
Yeah,
I said
you
your
don't know
brother
that.
looks exactly like you.
Yeah,
You
he
said he doesn't.
Absolutely doesn't.
Show that. Have you seen the picture? I thought he kept a picture from his graduation. And I was like, that's kind of weird to have that on your fridge. And it wasn't. It was his brother. Looks just like him.
That really doesn't.
Oh, and on the fridge right now?
I
Yeah.
thought that was James.
I think I
you're-
asked the same thing.
Yeah. Because I was like, that's pretty fucking weird if
Yeah,
you
we
just
look
kept your...
similar because we're related, but we don't look exactly the same.
Another question.
Yep.
If you and your... No,
Oh shit.
it's only so far you can go with these questions. I mean, there isn't.
Yeah, you can just keep
But
going.
it just depends on how, like, fucked
What
up
country
you
you're
wanna
in and what the laws are.
get. Yeah.
International
Plus you're being-
waters.
Or that's not even recording right now, is it?
Yeah, it is.
No. So you
It's
got
always
the
recording.
creepy,
It's recording 24/7.
That is an interesting question, though. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
That. It's something I'll probably be thinking about for hours upon
To
hours.
answer it myself, I would never, because I'm vehemently straight. Vaginas are nasty. That's my PSA.
Now, if another sort of device was used,
Mm-hmm.
like if a dildo was involved,
Okay.
would that still be gay or incest?
If
There's
I mean,
no actual penetration.
Yeah, if there's
clone
no
of
like
me?
touching.
shoved a dildo up my ass, is that gay?
Yeah, there's no, I mean it's probably
Not-
gay, but it's not incest.
It's not incest.
It's not incest.
I don't
It's not
think-
incest unless you're like touching,
Well,
like having
hold on.
relations with a person.
What is
Ugh.
the definition of incest?
Oh, let's look it up.
What's the? Because I think that comes down to the
I think it
definition of
is,
sex. Because if sex is just penetration, then it's not
It would be
incestual
like
to get a hand job
It would be.
from a sibling.
Sexual relations.
Yeah.
So what is sexual relations?
It would be getting a hand job, clearly.
But does shoving a dildo up your ass count as sexual relations?
Yeah, I think it does, yeah.
I think if it's just sort of in a sexual connotation,
Sexual behavior between
so
individuals,
it could be a lot of,
Yeah.
especially sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
So, yes. That's kind of disappointing.
is it?
Can't finger my brother anymore.
Yeah, well, you can do it if it's you're a doctor
How
and
did
it's an
this
emergency
start?
proctology exam.
What are you reading
He had to
online?
excuse himself to the back room, and he just had to tell me why. And so I had to ask him, like, is that actually okay? And he started this whole debate.
So what happened was we were watching Moon, which is a movie about clones, and she kept talking about one, the clones needed to kill themselves.
Dude, just the one. He was literally like losing his teeth because he was deteriorating so bad. He should definitely have
This is
like slit
Moon?
his wrists.
Moon,
Oh.
and then two, kept asking, bringing up having sex with clones
I brought.
at least 3 times.
What about, like,
His answer wasn't good enough for me.
My answer was you would be 2 different people, and therefore
And
it'd just be gay
I just
sex.
don't agree with that. I
You know
just
what's
don't.
You can
really
agree
weird?
with that however you want.
But that's
like
just why I
not
kept bringing
that's
it
like
up.
not agreeing that the Earth is round. You're just wrong.
you want to know what's really weird? You should look this up. I don't know how I found this, but it was a whole documentary about sex robots,
Mm-hmm.
and they're horrifying.
Oh
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so you see
I haven't
this?
seen the documentary, but
Oh.
I've heard of the robots.
Had one, like, the skin didn't look real or anything, and it was like just going back and forth, like it just, the face was horrifying. And I was like, who's gonna be into this? They're like, it's an emerging market, we're just trying to be the first ones to get this technology out there. And I was like, stop. It's scary.
Stop.
Like, they didn't even look like the real dolls or anything. It was just like horrifying. Just
Yeah, well,
prototype.
got to be the first to market somewhere.
I can't remember the name of that. I watched that when I was in high school.
It was Terminator 3.
Yeah.
Might have been.
And Predator.
Why do you keep thinking Predator is a robot?
He
He's not a
is.
robot.
No, he is. It's just his helmet.
He's an alien.
Yeah, he wears a mask.
I'm supposed to believe a couple of men.
What?
You've seen that shot in Predator 2 where he takes the mask off.
Yeah, he goes like,
How do I know that that's not just flesh on top of robotics like Terminator?
Because they cut his arm
that's
off
true.
and stuff.
Oh yeah, they do. And he's
I
got
haven't
green
seen
blood.
that. How would I know? All I saw
But
was
his blood
meat
is
water.
green, which could be
Yeah,
some
but so
kind
is
of
the-
Antifreeze.
robot.
Who the
Yeah.
fuck
So
knows?
is the blood of the alien, and we know the alien is not a robot.
But that guy,
What is this?
the robot guy who spilled
Files
the
may
milk,
stop sinking
the
soon.
guy who had the milk inside him had green shit inside him too.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
had
did.
like yellow balls.
Are you concerned about that?
No, that's just some bullshit that I can't get rid of because OneDrive sucks ass.
That same symbol popped up in my car last night.
That's not good.
And at first I was nervous, and then I remembered, oh, it's fine. It just pops up every time you've driven 5,000 miles.
Yep.
So
Then it starts blinking after like another couple thousand miles.
So
or
it's
something.
like I'm old.
you can turn it off.
No, you can.
Yeah.
You
I
just
don't
have
like
to
having
know how.
anything, because like the first car I had, it was just like fucking Vegas on the
Yeah.
dashboard. It's like too many lights were on,
It's pretty though,
It is check engine light. That was always on.
but it's gotta be like all or nothing for me. Like I need them
I
all
don't
to
think
be
that
on.
one's even like, yeah. Check engine lights, like, I feel like every car has that on.
Nope.
It's
All
just
the
like
time.
alligator
Any-
tears.
Like old like car.
My car's 10 years old.
That's not that old.
Have you ever had like work done on it?
Yes.
So that's probably why. Anyone who's never done anything to fix their car and just continues to drive it, and it's like, well, you know, you just expect it to fix itself.
Dude.
I used to have that mindset, but that was like I didn't really have any money, so yes.
My muffler got so bad. It just kept getting bad for like 2 years. Like, it was so bad that we got pulled over by a cop because it was so loud, and they gave us a ticket, and we drove it for another year to Alabama and back twice. I just
Okay.
kept saying it's gonna fall off. Like, it's gonna fall off. It's gonna fall off, and it's gonna be
fine,
quieter.
It's gonna fall off.
It's gonna fall off, and it's gonna be quieter. It'll be okay. It's gonna fall off. It never fucking did, dude. It never did. It didn't.
Yeah. So my car, like the exhaust, I didn't have a muffler problem, but the exhaust was just like black.
Fucked.
Like it would just billow up like black smoke. It had all the lights on, and then it like the brakes stopped working. That's when I got the new car, the one that I crashed. But yeah,
Did the brakes work on that?
Yeah, the new one. Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything when I was on black ice.
Okay.
But
Just checking.
yeah,
Have you ever been in a crash?
No.
it wasn't a bad crash.
I've
He doesn't know
never-
how to live.
Apparently, I know how to live. Never been pulled over either.
I've
never
been
gotten a
pulled over
ticket.
twice, but
That's
not
lame.
for speeding
I'm
or
sorry,
anything.
that does count as life experience.
And I
What,
never got a
you're
ticket.
lacking
Driving
over
like an
here.
idiot.
Every single time I got pulled over in Alabama, I got a ticket. And you don't have to drive like an idiot to get pulled over. You can also just not have a good muffler, okay?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
driving like an idiot.
One time
I
I got
know,
pulled
it's-
over because Anthony's stepdad dropped a
If you
Skinner
can't-
tire on my car and it busted out my taillight. I got a ticket for that.
If you can't convince an officer of the law that you were on your way to the auto shop to get that fixed right now,
Leaving
then
school.
you deserve that ticket. If you're like, I have the appointment at the shop this week. I have to get this done. If you can't convince him or her, could be a lady,
Actually, now
that-
that I'm thinking about it,
you can't do that, then you deserve that ticket.
the ticket for the muffler might have been for no insurance. It might not have actually been for the
Yeah,
muffler.
No insurance.
That
Yeah.
would be a bigger issue.
Yeah. Anyway, that car though, it's like I called it Christine towards the end. It would
Is that in relation to the person that I know whose name is also Christine?
Like the Stephen King car.
the Stephen King car.
Nope. I was thinking of somebody else.
What? Who else would I?
I'll tell you later.
Whoever Christine is that James
Yeah,
knows,
someone-
apparently
no, I'm
you're
talking about
roasted.
The Stephen King car, because it would like sometimes be fine, and then sometimes the brakes would just like not work. They'd be like a sponge. Yeah, because the little caliber thing on there was busted. Yeah, and I drove up on like this rock wall because I couldn't stop.
Shit.
And some guy was coming around the corner. So there's all these like boulders they used to have, and like it didn't even damage. I don't even know how, but I somehow drove up onto these boulders like a rock wall, like, and it didn't do any damage to the car or anything. But I was like sideways, so when I got out, I was like stumbling down. And then guys like, he was super helpful. He was like, "Oh, it doesn't look like you meant to do that." And everyone was like looking as they drove by, like,
Yep.
"What is this?"
Like,
And then
what
so
happened?
he just pulled my car back out, and it was just kind of like boom, boom, bounced a little. It was
What kind
fine.
of car was it?
This was a Toyota Camry.
Holy shit. Okay.
A 2000 Toyota Camry.
Okay.
I think it was a 2000. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it had 200 and something thousand miles on it.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not a position in which the brake should fail. You gotta
There's
get
a lot
over
of,
300,000 before that.
There was a lot of not replacing parts
Yeah.
and just welding pieces of metal onto things.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, if it works, it works, but apparently it didn't.
It didn't work long enough, right? He's here today.
And I never this car taught me a lesson. Like, I'm very like I didn't even need anything with this new car I have, and I just like brought it in and was like, "Can you just look at everything and make sure everything's fine?"
Yep.
It's like, cause yeah, like that car, I don't even know how, like, there was like bare tires, and I just was driving in blizzards. Like, economy tires with
Yep.
no tread on them.
Yep.
And just driving around in blizzards and shit. Somebody I work with, like, they told me I didn't have to come in during a snowstorm. And this other guy that I used to work with was like, "You're getting soft. You used to drive around in bare tires in the snowstorm." He's like, "You're soft now." I was like, "Yeah, well." I was also like early 20s and a lot dumber. I was like 19, 20. I didn't care. I used to just not give a shit about stuff, and now looking back, I'm like, that's probably really fucking dangerous, half of this shit you did. Like, yeah.
But I'm the idiot for not doing any of that stuff, huh?
Well, you're the adventure, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm fine not having that
No,
adventure.
you're the one who's just gonna get fucking lung cancer anyway and just not got to smoke a cigarette.
That's fine. Listen, if I get lung cancer, I'm just gonna start eating different different elements.
What?
I'm gonna, because in old science textbooks they used to have what stuff tasted like uranium and mercury and shit. I'm just gonna bring it back.
I'm just gonna be a taste tester. We're just gonna start licking
I'm dying
rocks,
anyway. I'm
man.
just start
Fuck it.
drinking mercury, eating some lead.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no,
They
I'm
say
gonna go
it's
for it.
they say it's sweet.
I'm
I
gonna
want to
try
try
and
it.
I'm gonna try and eat
Lead?
every element.
Yeah, I want to try it so bad. I almost did. I kept waiting for a job where there was some good clean paint, but it never was.
Just lick that wall right up.
They say it's sweet like sugar. I wonder if that's true. I have actually seen bite marks on windowsills, and I really can't imagine that you would have a kid that broken and
well,
think
they
it was
grew up
okay.
eating windowsills
Yeah.
of lead paint. Then
Yeah,
But that's what I'm
maybe.
saying. Why did they keep chewing on it if it wasn't sweet though?
No, it
Like
is
kids
sweet.
wouldn't just chew on it. Well, that's what I'm saying. I want to know. I want to know.
Okay, I'm telling you, it is.
Have you tasted?
Now you know.
Have you tasted
I've
it?
seen how the molecules work. I
Oh, so you know
how it
what
fills
sweet
them.
looks like.
Yeah, I do. It's chemistry, baby.
Don't you hate when you
Yes.
take a sip of something and you get that awful feeling, you know, where you're
Just like locks up in your jaw.
yeah,
kind
and
of.
then it's like you start salivating.
What are you guys talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
It's like your body's not ready
Yes,
for a
for
certain
flavor or
flavor,
whatever,
so
yes.
it's like it locks up the back, and then you start to like salivate.
Sometimes I get sick and I don't eat for a while, and then I'll eat like some regular food after eating crackers or whatever, and
You
it'll
never
be like
had
that.
this happen.
No, I don't know what the
And you
fuck
just,
you
it's
guys
just
are
like a
talking about.
flavor. It's just like a lot of
It's just
flavor
like a
or strong
reaction to,
flavor or
like,
something.
Yeah.
And like, it's not like your jaw locking. It's like the muscles around
Yeah,
No,
your
your
I've
jaw.
muscles
taken
locking.
like a shot of something. It's like,
Not quite that. It's
No.
different.
but I've never had my jaw lock up.
It's almost like sour,
Yeah.
but not sour.
No, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, it's like
I'm with you.
yeah, it's like if
Batman
something's not sour, but it like I've noticed this happens when I drink the yellow Red Bulls. It's not sour, but it does have that kind of like almost like you take a sip and you're like, oh, this is a warhead or something. It has that kind of
It's like a punch.
I
yeah,
have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I got you. Happens to me with food.
yeah, yeah. You would have
If you smoked a cigarette and been pulled over.
Yeah.
and drank
Pussy.
Red Bull.
Then I know what this is all about, huh?
This guy doesn't even drink coffee.
I don't.
I
It's
don't drink a
amazing.
lot of coffee. It smells good or tastes good.
I
but
drink water.
No caffeine. You have no drugs in your system right now.
That's a shame. What you got going
I
on?
might have taken some ibuprofen a little while
nicotine
ago.
and caffeine.
Yeah,
You
that's
got no
same.
fucking drugs in your system either.
Those are both drugs.
They are drugs.
So is food.
You thought I was
What are
going
we
to be like
talking about?
cocaine,
I don't know,
heroin.
something fun. Shit.
No, I don't. That would be bad. If I
I'm not endorsing cocaine or heroin, but
no,
something
I just think
fun.
it sounds great.
I'm not allowed to do marijuana. Sorry, guys.
Oh yeah, I don't have any weed in my system.
He made that deal that he would eat an edible, and then he got online and researched jobs that drug test,
No.
so that he could not have to eat an edible.
Well, I mean, you.
Look
were
at-
looking to-
Technically, I have to be drug tested for my current job if
Guilty
they
ass
ask for
face.
it.
Oh, whatever.
I don't think they're gonna.
Yeah.
They would really like
The
Do
new
anything.
job would, yes.
the new one, but the one you are on now.
No, they don't give a fuck about anything.
Most construction jobs and things like that, which that's not what you do, but like most of those people just like drink all day.
Yeah, that's literally what I do.
Drink all day.
Yeah, no.
That's what all the beer in the fridge is for. He takes a 6-pack to work every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually
Take my
have
bottle of Jägermeister.
I worked with a guy who used to brag about being in an elementary school, shooting up heroin. And
Nice.
then another time in someone's attic, shooting up either meth or crack.
Nice.
in someone's attic.
Shout out to PJ.
Want to give an
Not
address too?
It's
Or?
not his real name. that helps your feelings.
No, I don't care.
If you see this, LOL.
So, you guys want to wrap up the podcast on that note? Or?
Oh, sure.
All right. Well, bye, everybody. Like and subscribe. Jordan, I think I'm going to start making you do the outros.
I thought you were going to do your new signature.
No, I'm not going to do that again. I got a pretty bad bruise.
Really?
Yeah. No, it hurt. I just full on body slammed my table. So I'm not going to do that again probably for a little bit.
We'll just let Jordan come up with a new.
Jordan, I'm going to print off a list of some bullet points for you next week.
Don't do that.
And I just want you don't have to, it's not going to be a script. I just need you to hit those points. You can say whatever you want in between.
Don't do that.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to
It's
give it to
going to
you.
be super cringy.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I'm not fine with cringe. I don't like cringy things.
What? Man, I wish I had the audio of you screaming last night.
That got me good.
Yeah. That's so sad that broke.
I don't know if that could get me again.
I was devastated. It was wasted about 5 minutes of Freddy's.